before the actual game starts, aside from my own theme song for my own character and the art I was working on, I also took the opportunity to rewrite the Friendship is Magic theme song to make it appropriate game.
Yes.
This is only going to go well.
Every single Ponytails campaign just needs one of those.
I did it for fun. So, would you like to sing?
Do it.
Go ahead.
Might as well.
All right. Fall out as dragons. I wondered once what a wasteland could be. Fall out as dragons, till someone lit the world on fire and showed me necromancy, justice too, in a world that science could improve. Killing raiders, it's an easy feat, and explosions make it all complete. Oh yes, fall out as dragons. Who can say if we will survive out there?
Love it.
I officially
that
vote
was
we
better
open
than
up
I
every
expected,
podcast
but
with
my
that.
standards were extremely low.
There was actually supposed to be the couple Fallout Dragons at the beginning, but I forgot those, but anyway.
Fall out is dragons, fall out is dragons.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, on that incredible note, war never changes. I'm sure most of you have probably read that whole spiel I put in the thread and in the consolidation doc, but just for those of you who might not have heard this little background, war never changes his underpants. Thank you for derailing that so thoroughly, Broken Logic. In the southern reaches of the magical land of Equestria, there was a place known as the Badlands. It was a region mostly devoid of life and civilization, where only the toughest monsters lived, and the most feared and most powerful of all these monsters were the mighty dragons. Technically at peace with Equestria, yet fiercely territorial, the dragons called the volcanoes and canyons of the Badlands their home. Yet when the ponies and zebras rained spellfire down on each other, even the dragons were not spared. Those who weren't decimated by balefire blasts were torn apart by necrotic magic, and those who weren't torn apart by necrotic magic were fatally poisoned by intense radiation. So after a single generation, the last of the Badlands dragons perished, and the region just fell quiet for 2 centuries while the ponies hid in their stables. So 2 centuries go by, the ponies leave the stables and begin to colonize the Equestrian wasteland, and the Badlands was one of the last places to be discovered. Of course, that's not what they called the region, because the skeletons of dragons dot the landscape, and due to the bombs the craters that were formed, these great cracks in the earth formed these very fang-like spires around the entire region. So there was only one name they could call it, and that was Dragon's Maw. And this area, Dragon's Maw, quickly gained a reputation for being one of the most harsh environments in the wasteland, but also one of the more rewarding, because, as everyone knows, the dragons leave behind had these massive treasure hoards. And so it would draw these prospectors to the region. But they found that this was not an easy task to do. You know, there are many rumors about Dragon's Maw, and you've heard probably a couple of them, but the most famous of them is the Gunsmith's Curse. It said that, the guns and ammo that are so precious to the Equestrian wasteland, they just fail. No one can really use guns in the Maw. They jam and they break down more easily the moment you're inside. So it said you always want to bring a knife to the Maw, because when your guns break and your friends fall, at least the blade won't fail you. Each of you are heading to Dragon's Maw for your own reasons. I guess I won't say what they are. You already know what they are. But to get there, you have to travel a ways. It's far, far to the south, east of, the settlement called New Appaloosa, and then towards the south of New Dodge Junction. So you're heading towards a town called Flametongue, which is basically the last, beacon of, the more central Equestrian wasteland civilization before you actually enter Dragon's Maw proper. Because there's only one really usable entrance into Dragon's Maw, and that's Flametongue Pass, where, this settlement, Flametongue, is situated right in front of. It's pretty much the only entrance into Dragon's Maw. So, Flotsam and Xencarn. The two of you.
Salute.
You two met on the road, and you two kind of found that you were basically heading in the same direction, and basically common sense dictated that you two just head together so that you didn't get killed by anything along the way. As you're about a couple miles out from Flametongue proper, you're kind of a little elevated. You can see it down the valley below before the mountains really start. You come across a male earth pony who is traveling in the other direction. He's got very few supplies, and he's got just very grumpy look on his face.
Can I see what kind of supplies he has by using perception?
At a basic glance, you see he's got a saddlebag and kind of a decent rifle kind of packed in there with it. It's probably mostly rations and whatever caps he's got.
Can we see his cutie mark?
You can't see it quite under the saddlebags from where you're standing.
Fair enough.
I am going to bounce over and say, "Hiya, do you just come from Flametongue?"
The earth pony looks very startled as you bounce towards him, almost afraid that you've got some kind of hostile intent. He just kind of reels back. He's like, whoa, keep your distance, Philly. Whoa, you do not, no.
It's okay, the pins are all in. They won't explode. Not right now.
Oh.
Maybe later.
Okay.
Well, she's, harassing, well, not harassing, chatting to the, okay, harassing, the earth pony. I guess adjust cloak to make it sort of furtherwards more up and wander a little bit closer. May I roll perception on your saddlebags? See if there's like any markings or anything that promotes him for one faction or another?
You don't need to roll perception. You can see pretty clearly that it's just a pretty standard pouch that doesn't have any particular markings on it. He's probably just a normal wastelander. Although you can roll perception if you like.
Well, I mean, if you're giving me the option.
So let's see, that would be a 1d20 plus your perception skill value.
22.
22.
Nice.
From a decent distance, you can see on his saddlebags there are some faded out words. Looks like this saddlebag's had some repairs, but the last word that you can make out that's still not totally destroyed is the word company.
Okay.
In company. Finally, once it's clear that you're not going to attack him, the earth pony calms down and says, "Yeah, I'm coming out of Flametongue. Tried being a prospector there in Dragon's Maw, didn't really work out, so I'm heading now."
No? Well, you didn't die, so that's good, right?
Yeah, count my blessings on that one. I'm still alive. Rest of my caravan, though, not so much.
Oh.
Yeah, you're looking to be prospectors yourselves, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
That's one way of putting it.
There's another way of putting it?
Maybe later. So, you said something about your company not making it.
Yeah, I'm the only one who made it out alive.
What happened?
Well, I guess the curses got to us. Dragon's Maw's deadly curses. There's, the gunsmith one and, the Fool's Gold Curse.
I never heard of that one.
Oh. I think there's about 6 or 7 of these rumors, these curses that are about Dragon's Maw. And the one that we actually ran into was the Fool's Gold Curse, where you always want to double check your loot, because, basically I found some fake loot.
Huh.
Yeah, apparently there's, the Dragon's Hoards where the real gold is, and then there's just this fake stuff lying around. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know how it works, but
I did not have dragons figured for pranksters.
I don't know. I just don't even want to think about it. All my comrades are dead. My fortunes are ruined. I've lost everything on this expedition. I just want to get back out into the wasteland and start anew. And you know what? If you're smart, you should do the same thing.
Well, my dad says that I'm stubborn. Is that like smart?
Well, you're a filly. I don't know if I should be this blunt, but no.
Oh well. I guess that means we're probably going in then. But thanks for the advice all the same. I hope you have better luck. Sorry about your friends.
Well, they weren't exactly friends, but alright. What about you?
I too,
He looks at Xencarn.
I too apologize for your friends. Do tell me, any messages you want to send in case I meet them on the road?
They're... what? They're dead. You're not gonna...
Oh, you don't know Xencarn very well.
Okay, and the pony just starts walking back down the road in the way you came from. Just leaves. He rounds he disappears behind some rocks and you don't see him anymore.
I raise an eyebrow at Xencarn. I don't think he understood.
Neither do I, number one. Neither do I. But oh well, shall we continue?
Yep. We're not actually gonna die though, right?
Not if we're lucky. But hey, think about it this way. If we do, we can always use you for more study.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Define we.
Hey,
is the question I would ask. But
question. Now do we start out with, it's bits as the, money here,
caps.
right?
Caps.
Caps.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay.
Yep,
Well,
it's still bottle caps.
Okay. Do we start out with any or none?
I'm saying you have an, let's say, unspecified amount of, non-combat bits, but enough for basically food and lodge while you're traveling for the moment. I won't actually start counting that until we're actually, inside Dragon's Maw.
Fair enough.
But yes, you've got some, you've got your combat caps, and you've got a little bit of non-combat caps. You're not rich, but enough to at least get you traveling. Alright, so back to Xencarn and Flotsam. You head down the road a little ways, and just kind of, out of nowhere, you hear a little beep.
I move very fast away from the direction of the beep and sort of gesture for Xencarn to do the same.
Yeah, I follow.
Roll athletics, the both of you.
I have, I had a utility that was... never mind. Sorry, my character sheet is all on different tabs.
I know that feeling.
You're referring to haste, aren't you?
Yes, haste. I just found it. So may I...
You can use that instantaneously. So for the next 5 minutes, you or Indala, you can see, gains a +5 bonus to athletics or acrobatics checks made to move quickly.
Yes.
Which this would count as. So, but it's only one of you. So let's see, Xencarn, you have athletics of 6. Flotsam has an athletics of 5, so it might be better used on you than Xencarn. Although that does depend on... Xencarn rolled a 23, so he's not hurting for it, so you might want to use that +5 on yourself.
Okie dokie. Right, hang on. I have no idea if that worked. Oh, there we go.
You rolled just a 1d20 without adding a plus, so...
Good lord. Sorry about that. Still getting used to this.
Let's see, let's see, you rolled a 17, which is really good.
Plus 5 for athletics, plus 5 for haste.
Yes.
So
and you can, and when you're typing that into rolls, you can do that +5, +5, just to make it clear.
I will do that next time. Sorry about that. So that's 27 altogether then.
27 altogether. You guys get clear just as what appears to be a fragmentation mine goes. Just throws dirt and rocks everywhere, but you two, your ears are ringing, but you're basically unharmed.
I go, shoot! I could have kept that.
And Flotsam, I'd like you to roll perception with +5 because you have freaky knowledge explosives.
Yes.
And your perception skill is 11, so that would be +16 bonus total.
Cool. Thank you. 16. Wow, I really needed that modifier.
That'd be you rolled a straight 5, so 21 perception. Looking out from where the first mine exploded, you can see that the road ahead has just been kind of just covered in a few very strategically placed mines. There's one under a traffic cone. There's one right next to what seems to be a wrecked cart. You're lucky you got away from that to one that exploded right at your hooves.
Is this the same road that the Earth Pony was walking down, or is it a different one?
There's only one road. It's the same road.
I kind of nudge Xencarn and go, I think the Earth Pony might be trying to kill us.
And right after you say that, a bullet whizzes right past your head.
Oh, come on!
Son of a...
There are some rocks you can take cover behind.
Jump!
Do so.
Roll
we need to roll athletics?
Yes.
Roll acrobatics, the two of you. And Flotsam,
Okay.
you still got that +5 bonus for haste.
Oh, good. Oh, Lord.
Oh, good. I actually have slightly better acrobatics.
That you do,
Progress.
because you have taken just a bunch of training skills.
Okay.
You have like 5 trained skills plus your cuteness. Oh, goodness.
17.
17
At least
acrobatics?
it wasn't a nat one.
That's true. Do that.
33!
Ooh, very,
How
very
could I manage
nice.
that?
Plus 15. Are you sure you're getting plus 15 out of that?
Am I wrong?
Oh,
Because
is
I
that-
know it's
Oh, it's because
acrobatics.
acrobatics, right? Because so you're getting 10 plus 5, right? I was
Sorry, I
was
have
thinking
ridiculously
about
high.
your still getting used to your stats. Don't worry. All right. So
I am
you two, Flotsam is just like, phew, just right behind that rock in a second. Xencarn is just kind
After the
of
misleading
stumbles a little bit, but still gets behind just as the second shot fires. Smacks against the rock you're hiding behind now. You hear it in the distance like, gosh darn it! Little, you can hear the rifle slide being clipped out as another bullet's clipped in, so.
I think he's trying to kill us really hard!
I agree with you. Absolutely agree with you.
Can we
So-
kind of peer around the side of the rock and see who the heck is shooting at us? Or where from?
Probably back up the hill you just came down.
We could give him something to shoot. Can we use perception to see if we can tell what type of gun it is that's shooting at us?
You saw it earlier. It's basically a hunting rifle.
Sweet.
You're thinking of looting
Yes.
already, aren't you?
I'm thinking that we should give him something to shoot at.
What are you?
That's just the thing.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. I see where this is going. All right. Tell me your plan.
Okay. So what we need to do is set off the mines, well, not get shot, and get down the road, right?
Yeah.
Probably you want to take care of the, pseudo sniper you've got up the hill
That
behind you, too.
True. Alright. So I can give him, say, 5 targets to shoot at that are probably going to be a lot more interesting than us. How good are you at disarming mines?
Well, I have my Mechanics 15, plus freaky knowledge in explosives, which is plus 5. So I get a plus 20?
Awesome.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm assuming that's how it works. Just do correct me if I'm wrong, Newbiespud.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. You are very good at dealing with explosives.
Yep.
Okay, here's the basic plan. I summoned one of my,
One of your mooks.
zombie minions, give him something to shoot at, you go out, grab one of those mines, repeat process.
I see no way that this can go wrong.
Works for me.
Okay, yep.
So-
Alright.
I sit,
That tone of voice.
concentrate, and start the summoning process, which takes about a minute.
Says Mitchell Walker, Xencarn, you are a horrible babysitter. You are summoning zombies in front of this filly.
Oh, zombies are fun.
During the minute, the Earth Pony starts shouting at you, saying something along the lines of, if you just, hand over all of your supplies and walk away, he won't shoot you. But,
By supplies, do you mean a butt-ton of grenades? Because that is what I have. And that's about it. My saddlebags wouldn't fit anymore.
but you've got, food and stuff, right?
Well, the grenades are shaped like apples. Does that count?
Damn it, they are. Oh, Space Jawa, you're having. you're liking it?
Oh God,
What?
I killed him.
Alright. So, a minute has passed, and you, crawling out of the dirt behind the rock, comes out a very ghoulish zombie pony.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
He's glowing slightly. He seems to have absorbed some radiation in the earth. What would you like it to do?
What would I like it to do?
It is a soulless husk that can't fight, has 3 in all skills, and obeys your every command with no regard for its own existence.
I said I could summon zombies. I never said I could summon good ones.
What would you like it to do?
Like it to do? Wander threateningly towards him.
The zombies start shuffling at a decent pace out from behind the rock and up the hill. And the Earth Pony just starts panicking. What? What? Oh, Celestia, oh no, he starts firing at it.
So at this point, while the fire is
And then-
diverted, can I go to the nearest frag mine and disarm it?
You can, because that pony is not focused on you in any way.
Awesome. Hang on. I am roll for disarm.
Alright, that would be your mechanics. Plus your freaky knowledge explosives.
What do you mean error? Oh crap, sorry, I've done a thing. Wrong symbol.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm editing that out.
No, keep that in. That's an integral part to the plot.
From a character who wasn't even there, speaking out of character, yes.
31.
31. You disable the next fragmentation mine, and it is now yours to use.
I give it a quick hug in glee and then put it in my saddlebag.
You barely managed to avoid not activating it again.
I'm an expert. I can hug mines without setting them off. I won't do it again, I
will
promise.
take your word for it. Alright. It's been about another minute. Do you want to summon another zombie mook, Xencarn?
Yeah, let's send more zombies after him, just to break his, puny little Earth Pony mind.
When the second zombie starts shuffling up the hill after him. The first one is kind of slowed down, but still hasn't really stopped, because this earth pony with his shaking hooves has really poor aim now. When that second zombie appears and starts shuffling after him again, he just screams, terrified, "Ah!" and just runs away.
Oh my gosh, that
Down the
was
hill.
awesome! Can we scare lots of ponies like that? I mean, if they want to hurt us.
Yes. Yes, we can. I have no qualms about that. Also, I just realized they're still alive. Rudimentary minesweepers.
I think it is safe to say that you can take care of the rest of the minefield pretty easily, whether by disarming them or by using your mooks as minesweepers.
May I disarm a couple more to keep?
Oh yeah, no,
Yes.
feel free.
You just say we take 20 on that, and eventually you continue on your way to Flametongue.
Weed.
I'm just kind of skipping along in an incredibly good mood.
Do I still have any of my minions left?
If
You have
if you've blown them up, no.
How many of those mines did you want?
Let's say that after this you don't, because you'll be approaching a town soon and you probably don't want them around.
That is true.
Actually,
Inconspicuous.
no, we'll just save that question for later. How about that?
Oh,
Meanwhile, in Flametongue proper, Flametongue is kind of a fairly fortified little settlement. Firelight, aka Codeman, you're up. Please respond so I know you're there.
Hey, sorry.
Alright. You have already made it to town, and you've kind of settled in at this little two-story motel they've got there called the Last Stop.
Well, that's
from
just
what-
great.
Actually, roll some, history so that I know how much you know about the town of Flametongue.
Okay, hang on.
Whatever you've learned from your, time spent there. Holy crap! That's a natural 20.
Yes!
Oh, goodness.
This is a good sign.
Okay, well, you know this place backwards and forwards. You've actually been here for a little while. Okay. So this town basically thrives on this sort of pilgrimage people make to Dragon's Maw, where you've got these prospectors, that's kind of how they're known as. They have to go through this town. So, the lodgings, the markets, all of it is catered towards both ponies going into Dragon's Maw. Some ponies need to sell their guns and buy melee weapons and get supplied up, whatever. They need to rest. And also ponies coming out. They, if they're broken or whatever, they need new guns. That's probably where, you don't know this specifically, but it's probably where the Earth Pony from before, he'd gotten his basic supplies from, was because he was kind of an outcast.
Right.
So you're staying at the Last Stop. You also know, because natural 20, you've been staying there long enough that you know that, the local government, run by a female unicorn called Shady Deal, who basically runs, pretty much the security, the lodging, the markets, pretty much all of it. She's very strict about who is actually allowed to go into Flametongue Pass.
Did you say her name is Shady Deal?
Shady Deal.
That doesn't
Because
sound
that's not-
suspicious at all.
Yeah, not suspicious.
Yeah. Not every parent in the equestrian wasteland is nice.
True.
She's generally a very grumpy and unhappy pony, but she gets the job done. But it's seen a bit of market action because generally you've only got adventurers with really good gear coming through, so that they usually have enough caps to make this town a profit, so they can actually afford fortifications, refurbishing old buildings, and small security force to keep raiders out and potential prospectors in, because, like I said before, they're very strict. You kind of have to get approval from the mayor to actually go into Flametongue Pass. She basically vets everyone to make sure that they've got a suitable caravan for the job.
Okay.
You've been staying here for a while because I imagine you're wanting to go on, make your way into Dragon's Maw.
Yeah.
But you have not been able to find a caravan to travel with yet. There hasn't been one kind of brewing in town for a while, so you're just kind of hanging around waiting for your opportunity.
Okay.
So you're in basically your motel room, at the last stop. And there's a knock at your door.
Alright. I'll go up and check it. Is there a little peephole and stuff through the door?
Yeah, there is.
Alright, I'll check it.
There's a unicorn pony with a pretty slick haircut going on. Kind of golden maned pony.
I don't recognize him or anything?
No, you haven't seen this pony around lately.
Alright, I'll open the door for him.
As he opens the door, he says, "Hi, hello, my name's Opportunity, and I'm knocking."
Ah, that's clever.
Thank you, I've been working on that bit a lot.
I'm sure you have.
Hey, so, I heard, just kind of from a friend of a friend of a friend, that you're a doctor-type pony. You're one of them followers I'm here.
Yeah, they taught me a lot about medicine and everything.
Excellent. How would you like to join our caravan to go into Dragon's Maw?
It sounds promising.
Yeah, it's great, It's get to go in there, find some dragon treasure, come out, we're all rich ponies.
Simple enough plan.
Yeah, I mean, with these deadly curses that these ponies talk about, what's the deal with that, huh? No. Just a strong team is what you need. Strong team, and you can take on the world, take on the entire wasteland.
Well, I'd like to see and meet this caravan before I decide to join.
Of course. Wouldn't want you to, join up without meeting who you're going to be patching up, right? No, yeah, you definitely want to get to know them, obviously. Where are they now? I guess they're at the bar. Yeah. Oh, let's take you to go meet them. Yeah, follow me.
All right, I'll follow him and close and lock my door behind me.
Smart move. So Opportunity, this golden mane pony takes you down the block to this little shanty sort of bar, which is fairly packed. It's pretty busy. It's kind of getting towards the evening. And he takes you over to the bar itself, where there's a bunch of sort of, I'd say, unsavory types. They're definitely sort of very armored and look like they're ready for combat, but they also kind of look a little raidery, bandity, I guess you'd say. It's kind of, they don't look like the raiders in the Wasteland, but they kind of are reminiscent of them.
Right.
They're all just roaring drunk at this point. They're laughing about jokes that are utterly stupid and talking about their sort of conquests. And Opportunity just walks up and is like, "Hey, boys, I'd like you to meet, your name is...
Firelight.
Firelight, yes. This is gonna be our doctor." And the raiders just kind of, the raider-like ponies look at you and just kind of size you up and then just look a little skeptical. And just like, you don't entirely look like a doctor. You sure you got skills?
Well, I'm more of a medic, but a well-trained one.
Well, better than nothing. Opportunity, where do you find this guy? And it's like, around, friend of a friend of a friend. I can vouch for him. I know this guy. He's he's good. Trust me, he's got the skills.
Yes, known him for a while.
And I was like, well, and Raiders just kind of just mutter among themselves. They're still just kind of drunk, like, well, I've been thinking, and finally, just kind of this really grizzled-looking pony just kind of gets up from the stool, stumbles a bit, and just said, Firelight, right? Is it?
Firelight.
Right. Right. And then he just passes out. He just collapses on the floor.
Huh. Well, that's an easy diagnosis.
Opportunity just kind of like, oh, well, I think he likes you. Yeah. Can someone get him out of here? Just, looks like we're gonna be one pony down, so I guess our caravan's not gonna be leaving just yet. Still, keep our offer in mind, I guess. Look like we'd make a great team, so. Yeah.
Yes,
Remember, it's opportunity, and I knocked at your door.
Right, yes. Opportunity, I can remember that.
Yeah. Bartender, get me a drink. And, he gets his drink and scene. Meanwhile, a little closer to town, Tempered Steel, you're up.
All right.
You've been walking along the road, minding your own business, when what appears to be a gang of chemmed up raiders just pop out of the sort of debris around you and surround you.
How many are we talking?
We're talking about 4 ponies, and the apparently the leader of which is probably right in front of you, considering he's got significantly more chunks of armor on him. He's definitely got more of a crazed look in his eyes. He seems like the more charismatic of sorts of the group. And he just barks at you, "Give me all your cannons! Now! Got rage on you? I need rage, man. Got any rage, I'll let you go, but if you don't, man, I'm gonna...
All right. I am going to use my Roar of the Minotaur ability on him.
Alright, let me just look that up real quick. And they are downright terrified of you, yes. They're just like, suddenly, it seems like some of them realized that, holy crap, we just tried to ambush a minotaur. Holy crap. They haven't seen one of those in a very long time.
All right. So if I am going to make a persuasion check on them, would I say what I'm going to do on my persuasion and then roll, or?
Yes, you would basically describe what you're doing and what you're saying, and depending on how that works out with these particular characters, I will assign another bonus or apply a penalty.
All right. I'm going to... Now, he has that hammer thing on his back. He's going to take it off and basically kind of slam it head down into the ground. I'm going to look at the leader straight in the face, and I'm going to say, I hereby accept your surrender.
Holy crap. Roll that persuasion. With, let's say, +4.
Okay, so it's a... Let's see. It's
1d20 plus your persuasion skill bonus +4. +5 for,
So a 19 plus 20?
What is your persuasion skill?
My persuasion is a 10.
10. So, +4, +5, yeah. 1d20 plus 19.
That's a 37.
Oh boy. That was a raw 18 in there. 3 of the raiders run screaming from you. The last one, in front of you, that seems to be the leader, just, is kind of quaking in his hooves, and probably from something else. But he's just like, what? Get back here, we can take this guy. You little bastard, you don't get it. I need more rage. And he just, he's a unicorn. He brings out this baseball bat with nails in it. And I'd like you to roll for initiative.
Okay, that's just straight D20?
Yeah, straight D20.
16.
You beat this guy, yeah.
Okay, so it's a combat scene. I go first, right?
Yep.
Alright, let's see. Oh, I need to pick what 5 things I'm gonna take into combat, don't I?
Yeah. Don't, yeah. It's not that big a deal.
Okay, so... Well, actually, it should be... Yeah, it should be... well, 2 of them aren't any good since I don't have any allies with me.
No, that's true. It's pretty much just you right now.
Okay, so I'm taking the Who the Minotaur / way too tough, tank beats everything
/
/
defensive fighting, armor pierce, slash back, and wield the hammer. I see.
Yes.
Alright. You get to take the first turn. Yeah, that's some interruption, yeah.
I will open with a Justice Strike.
So that's, you roll 1d6 damage to target creature. So, oh crap, maximum of 6 there. So you deal 6 damage to this guy, and he now has vulnerability 1, which means whenever he takes damage, he takes 1 more.
Alright. So that leaves him at 24.
Not necessarily has 30 health. Not every enemy has 30 health. But he might. I don't know. You don't know his health total.
Okay.
I'll tell you when he is bloodied. But for the moment I'm not allowed to tell you his actual HP.
Okay.
Alright. The raider, pulls something out of his saddlebags that looks like kind of a syringe type deal. And it's like, this was my last one. You're gonna get it now, and he injects it into his neck. His eyes just kind of bug out, and he starts shaking a little more. Apparently that was his last dose of psycho or rage in this setting. So that was his turn. You get to go again.
All right. Let's see. Am I allowed to hold if I wanted to wait for him to attack and use slashback?
You can pass on your turn, but it might be more advisable if you're saving up for an interrupt to build up more pips.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, I can.
And I probably shouldn't be giving you good advice, but it's probably your first time in the system, right?
Yes, I haven't used this system. My only previous experience is playing Savage Worlds, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to use Tank Beats Everything.
Defensive fighting?
Yes.
Deal 2 damage to target creature and gain resist 2 until the end of your turn. So you deal 2 damage, plus 1 for vulnerability is 3, and you now have resist 2 to damage. Now, the raider in front of you, now just totally tripping now on this, psychoactive drug, just wails on you with the nail bat and just strikes you. His attacks, hitting with much greater ferocity now that he's on this drug. And we deal... Let's see. Still, because of your defensive fighting, his swing kind of misses and just kind of glances off you, so you only take about 2 damage.
Okay.
His damage wasn't very high. So, and this just kind of pisses him off further. It's like, damn it.
Now, I already used an attack, so I can't use interrupt attack then too, correct?
No, you can use the interrupt right now if you like. Because it's not your turn.
Alright, I will then...
Use your slashback strike of vengeance thing?
Yep.
Alright, so you get to deal 1d12 damage to this guy.
8.
8 damage with vulnerability 1, so he's taken, let's see, that's total. 6, 3, 9. He is most definitely bloodied. You have smashed this guy's face until it's starting to bleed. Now that he's bloodied, this guy just gets an insane look in his eyes, levitates a grenade out of his saddlebag, and pulls the pin.
Well, shoot.
And he starts heading towards you.
Well, shoot.
And that was his turn to take a standard action to do that, so it's your turn again.
Okay. What would if I'm trying to run away from him, can I use utility talents to do that? Or wait, yeah.
What are you thinking of?
I'm thinking, well, I'm definitely going to try and run away with him. Run away
Run away
from him.
with him, yes.
Or alternatively, could I try, like, take a, try an escape action to, say, use my hammer in a way that'll basically hit him like a golf ball away from me?
I'm not sure how I would justify that in system.
Like try and, use an athletics check to try and...
If you want to use your standard action to make a skill check of some kind, you can do that.
Okay, although I have no way of knowing how close he is to exploding, correct?
He pulled the pin and started running towards you, so you don't have that long.
You know what, I'm just going to, make a skill check on, and I can use athletics to try and run away.
You can use athletics to try and run away. You can do endurance to try and just, take the brunt of the blast.
Well, no, it's a grenade.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
So yes, yes. I mean, he's tough, but he's not stupid. So yes, I will use. So just a straight up athletics check.
Yeah.
So it's a plus 13 on a D20.
On a D20. Skill checks are D20s.
Okay. That's a 15.
You get some distance away from him, but he is just so suicidally mad that he's still fairly close when that grenade goes off and taking him with it. And you take some significant damage.
That hurt.
About 16 damage. And your resistance from the last turn was ended because that was a while ago, So yeah, you take that full 16 damage.
So that
means you are bloodied.
Yeah, so I am at
You took
12.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna be feeling that one in the morning.
Yeah, you're dazed by the blast and very bloodied, but you're still alive. You can come back from this.
Stupid raider.
All right.
Is there anything left of his body, or is he just like or anything he was carrying, or is just a splattered mess all over the place now?
His front is pretty messed up.
What about his the back half of him?
You can see some. There wasn't much left in his saddlebags. There was just there were a bunch of empty syringes of rage, and some caps.
All right. Well, I'll take.
Yeah, just 16 caps.
All right. Well, I'll take the caps and saddlebags, but I'll dump out the rage things and smash them on the ground.
All right.
Stomp all over.
And while you're stomping all over, the dead raider's belongings, the ones who run away are just looking on from a distance and just just completely panicked, oh no, he killed Rager.
Oh, they're nearby?
The one raider looks to the other and says, "Really, I still think that's a stupid name." And the first one looks back and says, "We're raiders, we're not exactly clever."
Hey, you over there!
Ah! And they just start running away again.
Are they running or?
Running. You've terrified them. You killed their gang leader and
Okay,
desecrated
can
his corpse.
Can I try and run after them?
You can if you're really set on that.
Well, I'll give it one try. So just a straight up.
Yeah, athletics. I think it'd also be better if I knew like what you were saying while you were running after them.
Alright, I will shout, "Hey you, come back here!"
Oh, that's all you got? Come on.
Okay. Hey you, come back here. I got words for you.
All right. Roll your athletics check.
21.
21. Not quite enough to gain on them, but more than enough to keep up the pace that not losing you awfully fast. And you just keep them running at top speed for like over a quarter of a mile.
You know what? At
Xencarn and Flotsam.
Oh god.
Okay,
Through the fog, you can see running past you. A couple of raiders run past you, completely terrified, and you see coming out of the fog this huge minotaur chasing after them with a giant warhammer, shouting, "Hey, come back here!"
Xencarn, can we keep him?
Yes. Look,
So,
if you can catch him, you can keep him.
I immediately go skipping off after him. No, wait, hang on.
Right?
Oh dear, sorry.
Haley, thus far you are truly the star of this show.
Oh god, no. That speaks very ill of it. Sorry, how far away are they again? The Raiders and Tempered Steel?
Meanwhile, back in Flametongue.
Okay.
Just let that scene be.
That is a wonderful place to leave that scene.
Best fade out ever.
Yep.
Aww.
Alright, so sometime later, let's say, I'm just going to assume that the three of you kind of joined up and became instant good friends.
Heck
Well,
yeah.
I'm thinking that if I notice those two following behind, considering they don't look like, well, the filly at least doesn't look like a bad person, so I stop.
Zebra, on the other hand, oh boy.
Well,
I know, I'm innocent at all, it's fine.
Alright.
But yes, I would stop my pursuit of the raiders at that point to see who's following me.
Alright,
Just
sometime
small
later,
ball bouncing around. Yes.
you actually arrive in Flametongue. Because you don't seem to be raiders, so the guards let you into the town and direct you towards the last stop for if you want lodging, as well as the bar if you want drinks, and the market if you want to trade in some of your equipment before you head into the mall.
Hey, where's that link of that generic items and prices and that?
The consolidation dock.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, I guess it's not showing up because
Yeah, it's not on the front
There we go.
page.
yeah.
I think I've got,
I posted a link in the chat.
You're too fast for
Cool.
me.
Why do you ask? Are you wanting to head towards the shop?
Well, maybe not right away, but I will be heading there eventually.
All right. So, but what do you want to do for the moment then? Do you want to head to the bar, head to last stop?
I am going to see where the my two new acquaintances are going and follow them.
Ah, yes, so Flotsam and Xencarn. Flotsam and Xencarn.
How do you pronounce these names?
Where would you two like to go?
Any thoughts, Xencarn?
Well, we have been traveling for a while. I'm not going to say no to a meal.
I'm kind of hungry. I mean, all the food kind of got squished. And also not packed. To make them explosives.
All the food that I totally have. Oh, wait. Well, really, Xencarn's ration, basically.
I don't
This
need
is
that
one of
much.
us. Well, you say ration.
Oh.
Starts just pulling bones out of saddlebags. Like, oh god damn it. Yeah, but food sounds good.
Alright.
If everyone else is up for it.
Now, actually, now that I think about it, once I know they're going there, I should probably check and see if there's somewhere I can get healed up.
Ah, yes.
That's a good point.
Yes, in case a fight breaks out.
I've got some, like, very, very minor field medics. I think... Oh no, wait, that's a combat skill, actually.
Yep,
Ignore me.
No, I can't do that.
Okay, we just enter combat with each other, healing him up, and
No.
Loophole abuse!
No, that's...
No, I can
that's
I can only help you get better if you're actively getting worse at the same time.
You can't enter combat unless there's a reasonable threat.
Yeah, you
Doing
only
this.
Xencarn could raise one of his zombies. That'd be a reasonable threat.
No, because it follows all of his commands and has no regard for its own safety.
That is true. Alright, yeah, I guess in that case, to the inn, where hopefully we can, get food and or directed to medical attention.
Yes.
Would the inn have medical attention?
Don't see why not.
Kinda.
Well, I guess it
You
would
can-
help
you
if
can-
I could.
It has booze. That's pretty much the same thing.
when you discuss amongst yourselves about acquiring medical attention, and when the guards notice that the giant minotaur does actually look to be not invincible and actually has some real wounds and bruises that need attention, they say, well, we do kind of have a town doctor, but he's really busy patching up some of the security that got hit. But I think there's a doctor who's staying at the last stop that could help you.
All right, I'll go there then.
All right. You head up to this little motel. It seems to be kind of set up in sort of a square-like arrangement. There's the receptionist's office at the front, who it's like, oh, hello. Would you like to rent a room for the night?
I'm interested in medical attention for the moment.
Oh, yes, you are. You're probably. Let me see. Looks through his, his records. Says, there's in 221. There's a follower who's got some medical experience type thing. Why don't you ask him?
Thank you.
You're welcome, strange sir.
Our,
And as you walk
Xencarn
away,
and I
it's like, holy crap. That guy
All right. Do I know that Flotsam and Xencarn are headed to eat?
what are they doing?
I was just wondering that. I was wondering if we'd gone or if we were following
Well, I guess.
September 2.
Are you going to rent a room at the last stop?
That would probably be advisable.
Yeah.
Right,
So we
that'll
could
be
probably just all have
500
it.
caps a night.
You're kidding.
Well, it's not going to be staying long, I hope.
I'm nosing through my saddlebags, finding only grenades.
It's like explosive. That's close enough to caps, right?
Ooh, candy!
Wait, you've got actual...
No, that's a frag mine. What?
No. Well, I mean, weapons are worth something. I guess you could trade some of those grenades for a room? I don't know.
Yeah, well, those two...
It would, also as kind of a security deposit, as in, it will be more secure when those grenades are not in your room.
What are you implying?
I'm implying boom.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, I'll put you up for, grenades I can sell later. Sure.
Okay, but I keep some of them. I do keep some of them, right? Because we might have to blow people up.
You'll keep a couple of them. Alright. And of course it comes with a little bit of, a little bit of a tab you can spend in the bar, get some food, so yeah.
Sweet. Yes, and while those two are getting the room, then I will, yes, go up to the whatever it was.
221.
201?
221.
221. 221.
221.
Yes.
Yes.
So, will you knock on the door?
I will knock, knock, knock.
What was that?
That was me trying to knock on the door, yes.
What was that voice?
He was obviously saying knock.
He was saying, yes, out loud. No.
Okay, that effect probably wasn't necessary.
Okay. So, Firelight, there's another knock at your door.
Am I just getting more popular by the hour? What's going on? I'll go and check the door again.
Through the peephole, you can see a actually pretty tall minotaur standing in front of your door.
Okay. What? Please not be a raider. Please not be a raider. I'll crack open the door. Yes?
I heard you were a doctor or a medical person.
Pony.
Medical pony?
Yes. Are you hurt at all?
You can see very clearly that he's been hurt. Apparently he took on a frickin' frag grenade with his chest, so...
A raider exploded and tried to take me with them.
Oh.
They were very stupid.
Raiders are like that sometimes.
I know.
Yeah, sure. I'll open the door the rest of the way.
And I will get in.
Tempered Steel has to kind of, hunch down a little bit to fit into the pony-sized apartment, but you can make it work.
Yes.
Alright, sit down. I'll get my medical supplies.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to ask, but you do have money to pay for this because I need to keep stock of medical supplies.
That is
if you
understandable.
Don't...
Yes, I do have money. Including some from the raider that tried to kill me.
Well then, don't worry, this won't cost you. It's just a tiny bit. I have to keep up apartment payments.
Oh god, dice are rolling.
And, do you want me to roll, heal?
Yes. You do have some, you probably, while you've been here, you've got some, either magical bandages or a healing potion you can use on it. To boost your heal check.
I'll use some bandages.
Alright. You get +2 to your heal check.
Okay.
No, sorry. +4.
Oh.
I'm still kind of balancing on the fly. Practice
So-
session.
34.
What?
Well, I rolled and, I got 32 with just the +2 bonus.
Right. So, yeah, with the bandages and whatnot, you're able to patch him up pretty much to full. It's gonna just a day's rest, and Tempered Steel will be as good as new.
Alright. Well, you'll be fine in a day, by tomorrow, but I suggest no more close encounters with grenades.
I tend not to make a habit of it.
Oh, you will.
Dun dun dun.
Have you met this party?
This party doesn't exist yet.
Technically.
Did you just make your way into town?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was at you.
Yes, I just came from outside of town.
Ah, by yourself?
No, there was a cloaked zebra and a filly pegasus with me.
That's it? What?
And lots of bombs.
Well, aren't you a strange group?
Well, I was chasing after some other raiders when I found them.
Ah, you tend to make a habit of that?
I have chased after raiders on occasion, yes.
Good for you. Probably bad for them.
Though I tend not to have other individuals follow after me while I'm chasing after raiders, especially when they are children.
Yeah.
Especially ones as upbeat looking as this one was. She looked she looked surprisingly cheerful.
In the wasteland?
That is a little bit surprising. But there's no other Pegasus with, yeah, man. Pegasus with your group? She was all alone?
Well, she was with the zebra.
Aha.
Clearly Xencarn is Flotsam's father.
Yeah, clearly.
That makes sense. Genetics, right?
Oh god damn it, it's been like, what, an hour and I already have a kid?
You're adopting that fast, Cuteless.
I think they're downstairs if you want to meet them.
Sure. I guess this would be an interesting group to meet.
Intermiss in the chat says, Tempered Steel is a straightforward minotaur. And I have to agree, very sort of polite spoken minotaur.
Well, hey, it's nice to hear.
Yeah. Alright, so, anyway, sorry, I derailed there. That was my fault.
Alright, I'll go with them downstairs to meet them.
Alright, so Tempered Steel directs Firelight down to Flotsam and Xencarn's room.
Oh, are they in their room or are they in the...
I imagine that they have just checked in, so...
I'm very carefully double-checking how many grenades and frag mines I have left.
Well, now you've got more mines than grenades.
I can work with that.
You got what you looted from the road and fewer of the grenades. Though it's entirely possible you could probably do some trading at the general store in town to refill your stock up.
Yeah, I'm like, Xencarn, before we go, I'm gonna have to get more grenades. Like, lots more grenades.
So, to the market then? Yeah, we can do that. I need to pick up some new books anyway.
You can't explode people with books.
Can if you're doing it right.
Wow. I still have so much to learn.
Alright.
Isn't learning grand?
Read books.
Read books, blow things up.
I'm not sure whether Firelight Sparkle would approve or not.
Hey, it's where she learned to explode things, and if it's good enough for her, it's good enough for the rest of us.
So, on your, Flotsam and Xencarn, on your way out of your new lodgings, you see another pony coming up towards you.
Oh! So I just noticed that Lapis is online.
Woo!
Yes, we have another one.
Powder Keg is back. And this is pretty much
Just-
perfect time, kind of, isn't it? More or less.
Just dropping through a window, it'll be great.
Waiting for
Then he'd find out that he was one of the
microphone action
raiders.
from Lapis. No, it's not too late for Powder Keg to drop in, but I guess I need to come up with an introduction for him because I assumed because you were busy with family you wouldn't be available for the session. So just let me think of an appropriate way to get you in, and for now we'll just continue with the current scene at hand, or hoof, shall we?
I just had this crazy thought that with both Powder Keg and Flotsam having the whole explosives things going, how crazy it'd be if we found out during the campaign that they were actually related.
Well, that plot thread's gone now. You've destroyed that possibility entirely now. Thank you, Space Jawa.
Yes!
I'm actually
that
his
was
mother
the
by time
best.
travel.
I don't know how my character would respond to having a little sister or related little girl.
Or an
He's
estranged
probably not
daughter.
a very good. He's
Yeah.
probably not a very good parent if she's his estranged daughter.
Oh yeah, probably not.
Here, you have a kid. Look after it. Thanks, bye.
Here, honey, have a
Jeez,
bomb.
jeez,
Don't blow
Cuteless.
your face off.
Xencarn's sick of looking after me, wants to hand me off to someone else.
So to recap, Xencarn and Flotsam scared off an ambush with zombies. Firelight's been hanging out in town, and Tempered Steel exploded a bunch of raiders.
Well, one raider exploded themselves, and then Tempered Steel chased out the other ones before he ran into Xencarn and Flotsam.
Graydon appears to be taking recap notes. Interesting. Cuteless types, you kidding? Flotsam doesn't rot after 3 hours. Best companion ever. It's like a zombie mook, except she throws grenades and doesn't rot.
Yeah.
I'm not
And it's
sure that's
quicker.
a compliment.
She doesn't unquestionably follow my orders either, but, you take the good with the bad.
Well,
Sorry, a little bit more brainwashing.
Wow, okay. So that was a bit of a tangent.
Sorry.
So the scene we're in right now, Firelight's kind of walking up towards Flotsam and Xencarn as they're coming out of their lodge in the last stop motel in Flametongue.
all right. Do they look at all like raiders?
First question.
Please tell me that the answer is yes.
The answer is yes, but it's Flotsam. No. I'm kidding. I don't look like a raider.
Firelight, not. Sorry. Who asked that question? Was that? I'm not. Powder Keg, you're not in this yet. Talking about Firelight.
Okay, but entry by total party kill. Come on.
I will find a way.
Oh.
Wait, isn't the best way to enter a campaign by ending it?
I think I have I think I have a place for you. Just be patient.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'll shut up now.
Okay.
So we're
Firelight.
meeting Firelight. Is Tempered Steel with him, or is he
Yes,
gone to
I am.
rest?
Actually, I think I'd kind of be leading him, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
my
probably
first
she's
response
still
will be, "Hey, Mr. Minotaur Man, are you feeling better?
Yes, I am. Thank you for asking.
Do you know you have a unicorn following you?"
I look back to,
Firelight.
yes, Firelight and say,
Yes, I am aware of that.
Okay. Hi,
Sorry.
Mr. Unicorn. Why are you following the Minotaur?
You sounded like an interesting group.
Oh yeah, we got
What?
zombies.
Say what?
You have zombies?
Ignore
Oh,
her.
we did.
Ignore her.
What? This is awesome.
I don't see any zombies.
No, they got blown up. I didn't blow them up. This time.
Should I be worried that you felt the urge to add that to the end of that sentence?
I think the goal was to make you worried, yes.
Oh, joy. Ignore
Won't
her.
it be
She's
wonderful
a
when there's
little-
another person to blow up your zombies?
Oh, god damn it.
I'm just
I
still
tried-
looking inquiringly.
I turn to Firelight and I'm just like, ignore her. She's hyperactive and creepy.
I'm only
Aha.
one of those two things.
Which one? I don't know.
Guess.
Which one?
I'm hoping hyperactive. Hoping.
I'm still just kind of looking inquiringly at Firelight, just kind of going in a kind of
Right.
"who are you" kind of way.
would I have had, would I have learned, Flotsam and Xencarn's names?
Yes, you would have.
Okay, I do introductions. I go,
Firelight, this is Xencarn and Powder Keg, and
Flotsam.
I'm sorry, I'm not here right now, but if you want to
I
leave
know
a
it's
message...
easy to get it confused because of the explosion thing.
Sorry, I'm getting mixed up because I'm looking at the character page and I've got Powder Keg, Flotsam, and Xencarn assigned for myself that have the names lit up with links, and then Firelight is grayed out like there. So,
No, I get where you're coming from.
should I try that again, or should we just assume I got the names right?
If you want to try again, sure.
You know what,
Penalty.
Take 2.
okay.
I could see Temper Teal accidentally calling Flotsam Powder Keg. Just because.
Heck, I'm probably going to do it
Yeah, but
myself.
not yet. They haven't even met yet.
Oh.
They're like 2 hummingbirds who have also never met.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Laughter, the RPG.
Laughter every RPG.
True.
Alright, so yes, introductions have been made. Temporary Steel has introduced them by name.
Yes, correct.
Alright. So, Flotsam, you've been traveling with this zebra?
Yeah, see, we're both headed to this place called Dragon's Maw, and it was probably better that I travel with him, because he doesn't have, any explosives, so he needs someone to blow things up for him.
And you do that.
Oh,
Yeah, don't you?
she does that.
is that an explosion, cutie mark?
Uh-huh! I got it when I first blew someone up. It was awesome. It's okay, it was only a slaver.
I get the feeling that Firelight is a little bit flabbergasted.
Yeah, a little bit.
I have to admit, traveling with her has been a interesting study opportunity.
I bet.
Hey,
I-
me too!
I never
I
knew
never saw zombies
ponies
before.
had that many bits.
This might be a problem.
But
So
I'm pretty
Mr.
sure ponies are meant to have 2 spleens, but... Sorry, go
Well,
on.
see, if you get the projectile angle just right, I'm sorry, I won't bore you with shop talk.
It's alright. So, you were just traveling alone.
Well, yeah, I mean, my family couldn't come with me. They had to look after the homestead in case it got attacked again. My dad's the only one there with medical experience, and he has to, keep people, not blown up. And then my sister, she's the one who's really good at, defenses and barricades and then shooting stuff, so she has to stay. And then my brother's the one who looks after all the other little fools, so he had to stay. So I couldn't take any of them with me, now could I?
So
No.
why did you leave instead of staying?
Because I want to find... You know what? It doesn't matter. What's with the 3rd degree? Why are you going to the Dragon's Maw?
Well,
Yeah.
I am not a filly that like you are. I am a big adult minotaur.
Do you have explosives? Do you?
I have something.
Do you?
I have something that is arguably as good as explosives.
Nothing as good as
Situation?
explosives.
I have a hammer that shoots lightning.
Well, that is pretty good. Not good as explosives, though. Still pretty good.
Xencarn.
I'll try to look
Flotsam,
after you.
Both of your stomachs kind of rumble as you realize why
Yes.
you were heading out in the first place.
Oh yeah, I'm hungry. Hey,
Ah.
Xencarn, can we get something to eat?
Of course we can. I'm not going to say no to food.
Alright, will you all go?
Sure, I will go with them.
Yeah, I'll go if they don't mind.
Alright. So you pretty much head down to the bar where they serve some food and refreshments there as well. Not just alcohol.
Aw.
Powder Keg.
Just as a barmaid.
Yes, obviously big manly Powder Keg is going to be dressed as a barmaid. He's currently serving some nice beverages to a group out front while serenading them with a beautiful melody.
I'm okay with this being his introduction if everyone else is.
Powder Keg, you are at the bar already.
Am I drunk?
You are if you want to be.
I am drunk.
You are drunk. You are drinking away your sorrows or whatever. And you have taken notice of a group across the bar from you that is kind of a caravan of sorts that's looking to get ready to head into Dragon's Maw. But you notice, and you're almost entirely certain of this, that they are all made up of currently active raiders. They are all bandits.
Oh,
Except for
God.
one pony who seems to be some kind of greased up, business pony looking guy.
Excellent. I roll initiative.
Describe to me how you initiate this bar fight.
Grenade.
Grenade! Please don't blow up the bar. There are innocent ponies around.
Please don't people for me to patch up.
No, sorry. Allow me to go about this a better way. C4. Bigger
He's
explosion.
drunk. There's no such thing as innocent casualties.
I'll take the grenade.
Do I notice him trying to
I'll
attack?
get to that.
No, this is great. See, he fumbles for the grenade, but, he's drunk, so he forgets that he's a unicorn, so he tries to use his hooves, and he just kind of fucks it up and falls on the ground.
And the bartender and all the patrons just kind of panic, like, whoa, what are you doing? Whoa.
Alright.
What? What was that, sir?
The
Right.
The raiders.
Right?
These guys and the group of raiders just kind of look a little indignant at you. It's like, what's your problem?
You're gonna die.
Oh, not if we kill you first. And this is the point where the 4 other party members walk in. And you see this one unicorn pony standing off against a group, the bandit caravan group. As well as, Firelight, you recognize Opportunity, who's kind of cowering behind the group.
So we walk in when we see a fight about to break up.
Yep.
Alright, I am going, and there's no way of knowing what's going on, correct?
Well, you can see a, sort of drunk, standoffish pony on your left, and a bunch of bandit raider type ponies on your right. And
a
most
grenade on
of
the
the other patrons have left due to panic because of the grenade that hasn't been, pulled yet.
It's lying on the ground?
Yep.
Okay, I want to burst into the room and, if possible, hit a table with my hammer enough to make a noise without actually breaking the table. Kind of a attention-grabbing,
Oh, just kind of sort of a, hey! Kind of like that?
Yeah, make sure, get everyone's attention on me and, make myself look like someone you don't want.
You can do that. You don't even have to roll. Just go ahead and...
Alright, I will do that, and I'll say, hey, what's going on here?
The raiders and the raiders all look at you. Just kind of, they're very angry. They're just trying to figure out who they want to fight now.
Well, you see, these men are all guilty of being raiders.
Ponies.
And
Ponies, not men.
these ponies are all guilty of being raiders. I'm not drunk.
Of course you're not.
And by my code, that means their lives are forfeit. So I'm about to kill them all.
You make a very suspicious denial, sir.
Well, I can
Tempered steel is
assure
more
you
focused
with
on.
absolute certainty that I am only mostly drunk.
I'll buy that.
That sounds a lot more drunk than not drunk.
It depends on your frame of reference.
Well, by my frame of reference, you are arguably drunk. You are not drunk.
The forefront raider just goes, just shut up! Who are we fighting? Screw it! Kill everyone!
Well, me, for
No,
one.
no. I'll chime in.
Roll.
No one's fighting.
Roll for initiative, buddy.
Ah, damn.
Every pony, roll for initiative.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Is there a
Okay.
dice room that I should be
Oh,
looking
yes.
to?
There's no time for me to try and make a persuasion roll against the raiders.
No, I'm not giving you that option again.
Well, this escalated quickly.
So this is going to be really awkward. So we're going to get into this fight, and then they're just going to be like, back up. room's just filled with raiders and we're just standing there going, oh, God damn it.
Alright. Well, I of course have to enter by starting a bar fight, because how else would it work? I mean, just, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree
I
with
would
you.
be disappointed if this wasn't my introduction.
Guys, you realize we just all met in a bar.
It was the plan the whole time, of course.
Brilliant.
Clearly that was intentional and genius.
Cool, 11 initiative. By the way, I'm considered adjacent to no one, correct?
For the moment, yes.
Good. I will indiscriminately blow things up.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm gonna have to heal everybody, aren't I?
Yep.
Just the ones on our side.
Technically, we're not allies yet.
Holy crap, you guys rolled pretty high.
Just play Fluttershy, indiscriminately heal both sides until we get annoyed about it.
Actually,
If you heal the raiders, then you are one of the raiders, and your life is forfeit.
Oh, can we hold up on the TPK?
No!
Don't worry,
the
it's not a
session is not
TPK if
complete
one of
until
us
I have
survive.
scored a TPK.
Can we at least wait until the first real session?
Sure.
Like,
We'll wait until we get to the, boss.
I don't know. I'd say this is arguably a real session.
I would
Actually,
say
that's
I'm arguably about to kill everyone.
You're also arguably drunk.
I
not
said
very cool.
only mostly drunk, which by
people-
some definitions is not entirely drunk and thereby not drunk.
by other
Technicality.
definitions, by other definitions, you are most certainly drunk.
Really? We're gonna keep arguing this?
I don't know.
Alright, so there is an initiative order now. Alright, so the what seems to be the leader raider, he's gonna strike out against Powder Keg. And he's gonna deal 1d8 damage for a grand total of 5.
Alright,
Yep.
you little pussy. Is that all you got?
Just fall over already, you drunk cat piece of...
Yeah, how about you, Dad? I like that one.
Alright, then the second...
I'll come up with a more intelligent comeback when I am not flat out drunk.
so you admit it.
No, I'm
God
just no
damn
such
it.
thing.
The second raider strikes out and just he's gonna go for tempered steel, surprisingly enough, for a bit more damage. He's put in a little more strength in this attack, and 9 damage goes to tempered steel. Alright, so, Xencarn, it is your turn.
Sweet. Alright, so I grin at the, lead raider, and I'm like, just a heads up, you're mine after I finish slicing you, and then I summon my death sight.
Oh boy, okay, so how are you justifying that?
Magic.
I'm just gonna say it folds up in my saddlebag.
Oh, right, your freaking expensive trinket that you spent all your gold on.
I regret nothing.
It's a folding size.
Now in brown, gray, and black.
Alright, so you are now wielding a Necro Scythe.
Bloodstains extra.
And that was unfortunately your minor, so you do still have a standard action to use.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Thanks. Alright, cool. In that case, I will use Grievous Wound on the lead raider. Or the one who attacked first, anyway.
Alright.
So it's 1d8 save and... 7.
7, and what's the effect? It's, I'll say
Time you think it's
ongoing.
obvious.
Oh, so it's ongoing?
Yeah, ongoing damage.
And it was ongoing 7, you said?
Yes.
Yikes. You just tear into him with the scythe, and now he's just got this wound that's already blackening and worsening. It's, really ugly. Alright, Firelight, you're up.
Alright. I am unsure what to do now.
No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm
Just be awesome.
If you have healing, you could heal me.
Actually, I'm half tempted to use, the element of kindness and stop the raider leader.
Save the drunk guy, he might not kill you later.
Don't save the drunk guy. He might not be able to kill us later.
If he's dead, he can't cause the TPK.
I will
You
say...
have a
I will
point.
say-
You
I will
know,
say
you're
this.
not wrong, but you are an asshole.
I love you too.
Using
To be
kindness,
fair,
on,
I am
using
friendly
kindness
murder.
on the raider would basically make a very confused and suddenly non-combative raider on the field. But, Powder Keg will probably kill him anyway.
Good point.
Using kindness on Powder Keg, who is technically hostile to you right now, will probably keep you from getting blown up as much.
Nah, it's fine.
Quote unquote, as much.
That I put in that qualifier for a reason, yes.
His aim is not so great. He is missing an eye, after all.
Do you think
Or you
would it
can
actually?
use one of your combat talents.
Yeah, I guess I'll just use the combat talents. I guess I'll use I can fix that. And who was the one that was hit?
Tempered Steels took 9 damage, Powder Keg took 5.
Okay. I'll heal Tempered Steel with I can fix that.
Alright.
So
Ooh, you're right, healing salve. Yeah, you're gonna be a
Yeah.
bot for this campaign. Basically bringing healing salve to every combat.
Healing in Fallout? What are you talking about?
Get those
Okay.
skin packs, boys.
I healed Tempered Steel for 6 hit points.
Alright. You are now at 27, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should also probably write down the 5 talents that I'm bringing into the combat.
Bravo.
Why do you guys not take spellbook? Makes this all so much easier.
I'm actually thinking I will do that in the future.
Well, that's what this practice is for, on some level. Flotsam, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'll post the moves I'm taking in a second, but one I'm going to use is Nail Bomb, because
Oh boy.
I always carry these things with me. I never do not carry explosives with me. So I've got one of my nail bombs, and assessing the situation here, there is fighting going on, and, a small innocent filly like myself should not be caught in the crossfire, so before that happens, I'm going to start taking people out. Go to the nearest raider, lob my nail bomb at them, and that is a knife in the dark attack, and
Yep.
I'm going to choose to deal 6 damage to one target creature.
Alright, I guess really there's not a whole lot of difference. Is it Raider 1, Raider 2, Raider 3, Raider 4? Raider 1 has ongoing 7, the rest are still fine.
I will go for one of the uninjured ones, because statistically that's probably the one that's closest to me.
Alright. You can go for, the ones that are coming after the player turns, or one that's coming before the next round.
I'll go for one of the ones coming that went already.
Alright. So Raider 2, let's say. You deal 6 damage to him. Alright.
Okay.
The nail bomb just kind of, he tries to get away from it, so, he tries to minimize the damage, but he still just kind of gets blasted, just oh.
That's my Mark III!
Alright, Tempered Steel, you're up.
Alright. Tempered Steel agrees that a filly should not be in the middle of this fight, so he is going to use Invigorating Strike. He's going to deal the damage to the raider that attacked him, and then give 5 temporary HP to Flotsam.
Oh, thank you.
Not to Powder Keg, who might actually need the healing. I guess
Well,
not.
Powder Keg is currently trying to kill everyone.
Yeah, I
so,
suppose.
know.
Okay.
And like I said, Tempered Steel is the mindset that this is not a place for a child anyway.
Alright. So, how much damage are you dealing to,
It's 1/8 die. It's, let's see,
98?
90.
To be fair, this is not the most hostile action I've ever taken against my own party in a campaign.
And it's 5.
5 damage, alright. That raider is, pretty bloody now between the nail bomb and, this little invigorating strike of yours. Alright. Powder Keg, you're up.
Okay,
Oh boy.
so how many of the raiders are adjacent?
They are all adjacent to each other. They are all grouped together.
Okay. Well,
If it's a power like a creature and each of the creatures next to it, you'll get 3 of them.
alright. So, Powder Keg's gonna go overkill on this one. He's going to pull out a big package of C4, just like he promised. And, this is Wand of Fireballs. It's gonna be using the Detonate power, which is 2d10 damage to target creature and each creature adjacent to the target. And it's a +1, but it's only once per battle.
Yeah.
So
how much damage are we talking about, and where is it centered?
So my 2d10 max is at 10. It's going to be centered on the raider who was just bloodied.
Oh boy, so 10 damage to all those peeps. Oh.
Wait, so I'm gonna be caught in this too?
No, you are not adjacent to them, technically, for the purposes of combat.
Okay.
So, luckily, this is not gonna start hurting party members just yet.
Okay, so basically what Powder Keg does is he pulls the C4 out, tosses it up in the air, then bucks it onto that guy and presses the detonator.
Oh my gosh, the raider in the center goes down. He is down for the count. Raider number 2 is dead. After taking 2 bombs and a freaking minotaur attack to the face. And the other 2 next to him are instantly bloodied.
Is there any more, is he just knocked out, or is he just, blown to pieces?
Normally I'd say knocked out, but considering that between a nail bomb and C4, I'm gonna say he's just dead. And I'm gonna say that the surrounding environment has probably taken some damage as well. The bar now has a nice big chunk in it.
Powder Keg does not pay for damages.
This may just be run out of town just to get you in a dragon's maw. Alright. Raider 3, who was in that blast, is just absolutely just livid at what you just did.
Friends dead, free of charge.
And what he's gonna do is he's gonna grab something out of his saddlebags, and it's a chem that says dash on the side, and he's gonna inject that into himself. And and then what he immediately does is his senses heighten immediately, and he just goes after 3 of you, going for 1d8 damage each to Flotsam, Firelight, and Xencarn.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I'm calling BS here. I'm the one who blew up his friend. Shouldn't I be a part of this?
Wait, so who got
he's flying into a chem-induced rage at this point. He's attacking the 3. Huh?
Who are the 3 he's targeting?
Xencarn, Firelight, and Flotsam.
Okay, I am going to use the Interrupt Defender utility so that Tempered Steel takes the damage instead of Flotsam.
Alright.
Fair enough.
You're basically
an
Flotsam's hero after
minotaur.
this.
Alright, so Xencarn, Firelight, and Tempered Steel all take 6 damage.
So,
Okay.
21.
Alright.
Just from the dash chemmed raider. And raider number
Damage.
Raider number 4. Let's see. Which ones does he have? Raider 4 is gonna pull out a grenade of his own and lob it at the party.
Oh no, wait, the pin's out of that one. I can't keep it.
Please don't go after it.
You can keep it if you believe in yourself hard enough. Just believe.
Don't tell it that.
Believe in yourself, and you can I don't even know where I was going with that.
Don't worry, just roll high enough and you can survive anything.
Unfortunately, he lobs it really far, so it sails over most of your heads, and the resulting blast only catches Powder Keg a little bit. Powder Keg takes 4 damage.
Alright.
Alright. So now, Raider 1 takes ongoing 7 damage, and is really, 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 really not in a good situation. and he just can't really decide what he wants to do, and he tries to actually run out of the bar. But when he tries to do that, he finds that there are a couple of security guards from, of the town, of Flametongue's guards, outside the bar with guns trained on the inside, trying to figure out, what they're supposed to do about this.
Tempered Steel will point at Powder Keg and the Raiders and said, "They did it!"
And Raider 1 is immediately gunned down by the the griffins and unicorns that are holding guns on him. And Raider 1 goes down.
Kill stealing bastards.
Xencarn, you're up.
Who's left?
There are 2 raiders left.
Oh. Well, okay.
Did we see the security that are outside, or?
Yeah, you can see. It's pretty clear, yeah.
In that case, Death Cyclone. So D6 to target creature and all creatures adjacent to it. So, yeah, targeting all 3, I guess.
Alright, how much damage are we talking?
1. Wow. That's impressive.
Somehow this is the first damage that 4th raider has gotten all this time. Firelight, you're up.
Alright. Jeez. I guess we'll use Burning Slash on, Raider number 3, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I'll use Burning Slash on Raider number 3.
Alright. Tell me what you're all about. Let's see, Burning Slash.
It's
1d10 to target creature, roll 1d6, ongoing damage. Excellent.
Yeah. Oh,
nice.
Also, I guess he would draw his sword at this point.
Firelight has a sword, right, yeah.
Yeah.
An old world blade, interesting. You've got a sword that was made 200 years ago. I guess it's been kept up a bit. And you're using your unicorn fire magic to make it a burning slash.
Yeah.
All right.
That is amazingly cool.
That's you get some badass points there.
So only 3 damage from the slash and 2 damage for ongoing.
2 ongoing, alright. Alright, and Flotsam.
Okie dokie. Sorry, have we still got the 2 of them left, numbers 3 and 4?
Yep.
I am going to aim for 3, and I am going to go with, oh gosh, sorry, too many tabs again. I'm gonna go for, Explosions for All. Is that right? Making sure I have actually chosen that one. Yeah, Explosions for All is, basically volley. So roll a d8 and damage 4 to up to X different creatures. Oh, so sorry, I'm actually targeting as many of them as I'm allowed to, depending on what my dice roll is.
Yep.
Let me just do that. I will get quicker at this as I get used to it.
That's what this practice session is for.
Hooray!
Murder. Somebody say murder.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I got a 6 on that, so I think that means I can target both the
You
remaining
can target
raiders.
pretty much everyone on the field except yourself.
May I only target the ones that I actually
Yes, it
want
does
to
say
kill?
up to, so...
Yes. Okay, so those 2 raiders get 4 damage points each.
Alright. Raider 3 is not looking good. Tempered Steel.
I swear, if you kill steal me.
Powder Keg didn't get a single kill.
Tempered Steel is actually going to...
No, wait, no, Powder Keg has gotten a kill.
Tempered
He did just take out one of them, yeah. And deal a great deal of damage to the others. So yes, Tempered Steel, you're up.
Tempered Steel will actually refrain from making any attacks at this moment.
Ah. Care to share why?
Well, the one he attacked before, he attacked because they attacked him first, and this is basically a fight that he doesn't think should have happened in the first place.
Interesting.
This place is a madhouse.
Is that your final answer?
Well, I mean, as far as he can tell, I mean, the Raiders wouldn't be picking a fight if this mad pony, Powder Keg, hadn't tried to start something in the first place.
Not mad, just drunk.
And a little bit mad. Come on, admit it.
He's
I
not,
love how he
he's
just...
not mad. He just has an undying hatred and lust for vengeance, tragic
So yes,
backstory.
etc., etc.
So yes, tempered steel
I just
will...
love how he... Sorry.
So yes, that is my final answer. Tempered steel will refrain from making an attack at this moment.
All right. So Powder Keg, you're up.
All right, so Powder Keg is going to kill more. Let's see.
Big surprise.
Yeah, no, nobody saw that one coming. So Powder Keg is going to make the. He's not going to do this at the third one. He's going to throw a sticky bomb onto the fourth one, which is going to do 1d8 damage right now. But at the beginning of that creature's next turn, it and all creatures adjacent to it are going to take 1d10 damage and are dazed.
Oh my goodness.
Win.
So, what's the initial damage?
That's going to do 7 damage to number 4.
All right. That guy's bloodied. And he's now got a sticky bomb on him that he's now panicking. He's like, oh god, oh, Celestia, get it off.
Just wait till he finds what the sticky resin is made of.
Ew.
Harding. Tell me you're not taking that route.
It's glue.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Wait, no, not
Woo.
glue. That's made of us.
You all thought I was doing something dirty.
No.
Instead, you're just performing an atrocity.
I prefer the term justified murder.
So, Raider 3. Oh, remind me, who was it that did the 2 ongoing?
Me.
Right.
The-
Your burning slash. The flames overtake Raider number 3, and he just collapses in a mass of embers and death.
Oh, jeez.
So he's dead. The 4th Raider, utterly panicked, just runs and runs and runs and runs and runs out the bar towards the guards, who see the sticky bomb and also panic and just run and just dive out of the way as the Raider just explodes with the sticky bomb, killing him as well.
Cool, and while all that happens, Powder Keg is going to draw a knife from his, holsters and draw the gun and start making 2 slash marks in that gun.
Ah, fair enough.
In the
I will
aftermath.
go over and loot the bodies. And when I say loot the bodies, I mean for supplies and body parts. Necromancy components are not cheap, and these are free.
Guys, one moment, I gotta go do something real quick. I'll be back as soon as possible.
Okay.
Fun.
In the aftermath, I would just like to kind of look around and go, so, can we go get dinner now?
Yeah.
After I'm done harvesting.
Well, that was
Wait,
fun.
what are you? You can't do that.
Can't do what?
I see you, like, harvesting body parts, right?
Yes.
You do
I
whatever
would
you
assume
want
so.
with them Raiders. They
Okay.
don't matter none.
They're not
What are you
using them
doing?
anymore.
Well, that's true enough, but not the point.
They're Raiders. They are.
I like the fact that I've just got
They're right.
Flotsam to do all
Treated
my
like
explanations for me.
Meanwhile, I'm going to look for bombs. Unexploded ones.
Okay, is there
Find
anybody
plenty on
not
Powder
dead
Apart from us.
apart from us?
the bombman?
The bartender hiding behind the bar, or at least what's left of it after the C4, is still alive, although extremely terrified.
Oh, hey, what about opportunity?
And Opportunity, who had taken just the closest corner he could find and just cower in it, yes.
So Powder Keg walks up and sets down the caps for his drink, and a couple extra, and says, "Here's the tip. Sorry about your bar."
3 caps, I hope this covers the repayments.
The
There's so
bartender
much
just
thing-
looks at you with an expression of, are you kidding me?
Mr. Bartender, would you
you
like
know.
some more explosives?
No! No! My bar! My bar!
Well, think of it this way. Your bar may be gone, but so are 4 Raiders, and that benefits every pony.
Paying customers!
Dead customers.
Dead customers whose stuff is now ours, by the way.
I'm waiting for Space Jawa to rejoin us, but
Cool, what body parts do I get to harvest from the giblets that are on the ground?
because of all the explosions, there's actually a kind of a minimum of body parts for you to salvage. At least intact. They're charred. They're blown apart.
You can have this half an arm.
Okay, I'm back.
Every little bit helps.
Okay, so Space Jawa, you're back.
We're just looting.
Okay. So the guard ponies and it looks like there's a griffin or two in the group. They start closing in on you with guns held up.
It's still just after the battle?
Just after the battle, yeah. And a pony with just kind of a brown mane and a very, very grumpy look on her face, strolls in past the guards, just looks at you very calmly and says, "Who started it?"
I point to Powder Keg.
Point to Powder Keg.
Point at Powder Keg!
Well, if we want to be technical here, they started it
And how did that happen?
by being raiders.
You know, they were raiders.
Opportunity in the corner squeaks up. Yeah, they were technically raiders, yeah. I know they were.
You wanted to hire me to join Raiders.
I needed a doctor. I figured they provided the muscle and just don't
This
blow
whole
me up,
place
please.
is crazy.
Don't blow me up.
I'll walk over to him and just pat him on the back. It'll be okay.
Your life and dreams are over, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Exactly.
The brown maned pony, who Firelight you recognize is the mayor, Shady Deal, just groans, I want all of you out of my town tomorrow morning. I don't care if you're heading into the maw or out back towards the wasteland, but I want you gone. Understood?
Now, Peachy Keen.
Wait, what did I do?
You immolated that raider over there.
He technically attacked a child.
The way I see it, we all upheld justice.
Yeah, and we have things to buy and food to get.
And you can do all that tonight, but tomorrow you're gone.
Ugh.
Oh well.
And I don't want to see you back here unless you're dead or you've got dragon treasure on you.
Oh, by the way, did you guys mention you were a caravan?
Not exactly.
It looks like we are now.
Well, I
This is
did
gonna be
kind of
hell.
sign on to one. I've
You're
been looking
going
for
to
it.
need dragon's gold to pay for all this damage.
I could provide, free labor.
I don't think I'm...
Best not to mention that.
I
I
ain't
was gonna-
providing labor. If I'm busy providing labor, then there's raiders that ain't getting killed.
I think this guy has a bit of a one-track mind.
Yep.
Not that I know anything about that.
Not that I have anything. Ooh, grenades!
By the way, under the last, can I have been, as well as, I was kind of looking for bombs earlier, but now I'm just kind of looking for loose bottle caps, and then kind of, if I find any, make a small pile of them on the counter for the bartender. Just very kind of...
Yes.
Yes, you can take all of the caps that the raiders were carrying and pile them up on the bar counter.
That'll help.
Hey there, I killed those guys. I get that.
No, you don't. Can I...
No.
If Powder Keg tries to go for the caps, I will grab his horn. Stop him.
Now that just ain't right, son.
Those caps aren't yours.
Well, they certainly ain't the dead ponies.
You're right. They're not theirs either.
I figure since we kind of wrecked the place, we should maybe try and pay for a little bit for all the wrecking and exploding and dead body parts to be cleaned up and stuff.
Blood. Lots of
Yeah.
blood.
Oh yeah,
Raiders.
blood.
You can pay just fine by getting out of here, says Shady Deal.
And I am okay with that. I just,
Shady Deal turns to walk away and then looks back and says, "If you're going to be a caravan, you're going to need a caravan name." And then she and the guards leave.
Why do we need a caravan?
She annoys me.
well,
It's like a team name. Like the Fighting Mongooses.
I don't know about calling ourselves.
What's a mongoose, says
Mongoose.
everyone in town. Everyone
I don't know.
in
I
earshot.
read about him in a story.
You read some weird stories, child.
I think it's like a goose, but it's French.
What's
Fancy.
French?
I don't know.
You have an
Weird books.
You have an interesting little mind.
Anyway, sorry about all the explosions. Who are you?
How about you explain who you are first?
Well, I'm Powder Keg, expert raider killer.
Surprising.
Is that so?
That's certainly one way of putting it.
Yeah, it's certainly so. I just killed 2 raiders. I marked them on my gun.
Can I, by the way, make an observation check or a perspective check?
Perception. Yes. What are you trying to discern? What are you trying to discern?
That gun. Noticing he's like marking stuff on it, and I'm trying to figure out if there's anything special about it.
Anything beyond what you can see with the naked eye?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yep.
It's technically broken, so with a high enough check, she might be able to notice that.
He's kind of what I was thinking. I'm being a little bit meta here, I'm afraid.
That's a bit meta, but it's a first session. I can. Do it.
I said I would be fine if she did it because it kind of made sense for a character to investigate the gun and.
Yeah, exactly.
Hang on, sorry, just looking for my thingy-me. There we go.
24. I'd say that's fairly reasonable. To notice the lack of certain components in the gun.
At any rate, I'll probably be going, Mister, what's up with you riding on your gun?
Oh, well, you see, keeping a tally. All the raiders I killed.
You got a grudge against them?
No.
I'm sorry, were you asleep for the last 10 minutes or so?
Well, to be fair,
I noticed you have a great interest in killing them. I'm just wondering if there's a specific reason why, aside from, the usual.
Are we still in the bar?
Yes.
Is there a
still in the
specific
bar.
reason you like to clean yourself other than to get rid of the filth?
I think he's talking drunk people talk.
I would not be surprised if that were the case.
I'm simply doing the wasteland of service.
You notice a lot of town's ponies just kind of staring at you guys in the ruined bar.
I kill raiders because they are scum, and scum needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, well, most people don't take a running tally and put innocent people in danger trying to kill them too, without thinking about who else they might be putting in harm's way.
Yeah, you're getting into the nitty-gritty details. It gets a little fuzzy. I just like to think big picture.
Yes, big picture. Blowing people up.
Okay,
Blowing raiders up.
Tempered Steel is going to look to the assembled group and do a head nod to Powder Keg and mouth. This guy is insane.
You just figured that out?
No, he already knew it. He's just voicing his opinion toward the assembled
Mouthing
group.
his opinion.
Yes.
Flotsam will nod in agreement, but not look at all perturbed by it.
I'll be nodding my head as I'll actually try to start helping cleaning up the bodies.
I think I've been hanging around Flotsam too long. I just shrug. Really, what's madness these days?
We're all mad here. I tug on Tempered Steel's poncho and just kind of say, by the way, Mr. Steel, thanks for not letting me get too much blown up.
You're welcome.
Oh,
I did kind of say my name, so...
Technically, it's supposed to be a cloak. I know.
Sorry.
Yeah, it looks like a poncho. I know it's, but
I'm more amused by the idea that he's wearing a poncho, personally. But
Cloak. I tug on his cloak.
So, once again, your names?
I'm Flotsam. They don't have
Notes.
names because they're being quiet now.
Firelight.
Xencarn. Nice to meet you.
Is it? I mean, yeah.
Powder Keg just kind of gives her a look like kind of, amused.
My name is
Anyway.
Tempered Steel, and I do not think it was nice meeting you.
Agreed.
Well, I would say that your enthusiasm for, I don't know where I'm going with that, because I'm drunk, but I'll get there sometime.
He does know he's drunk now.
That's a step up.
Well, admitting it is the first step towards solving the problem.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a little business to take care of. He turns around and throws up.
I'm not cleaning
No,
up.
And you know what?
Where'd you get carrots from?
Oh, God.
On that note,
Sorry.
it's about 9 o'clock, Pacific time. I think we are ready to bring the session to an end.
Thank you, Newbiespud.
Thus ends the first session of Fallout is Dragons.